So, what this is indicating is that we, with the beginning of the new era, are hypothetically able to reach the stars at any time, and there are those willing to help us with the mechanics around it. There is, however, two huge barriers that we've put on ourselves, which prevents us from immediately taking advantage of this situation. And they are A. the Sirians' domination on the planet, B. we humans, who agree to be manipulated by this alien group. We humans are born here on Earth, and this is our planet, or ours together with those who once created us in the first place. And these ancient ones are the ones to decide when we can have the planet to ourselves, not the Sirians. Or likewise, any other imposters and invaders. The ancient ones would set us free here the exact minute we shook off the parasites from our beings and our planet. However, and there always seems to be a however, those who are willing to give us technology once we can prove ourselves being peaceful and not a threat to the rest of the star races out there, are basically offering us energy that is free and doesn't destroy our planet, as long as we are not using it for building weapons in the so-called defense industry. So far, so good. Now, this technology, or most of it, already exists on this planet, thanks to a certain giant man literally and figuratively called Nikola Tesla. We all know the story, how his inventions, which could bring us free energy, was hijacked by the power that be and used within the military-industrial complex. Well, every star race who has studied humankind knows this, so that's nothing new. But there is one thing that bothers me, and that is they say they use this technology for space travel as well. Okay, I can accept that when comes to newcomers in space. 0-point energy may be useful for planetary races who have just discovered it and realized that this can be used to travel between stars, and it works, but is quite an inconvenient way to travel. It is fast, compared to regular space travel, but still slow if you want to travel long distances, which is very often required, or you're limited, like someone who can only travel within his own town, but the next town is too far away, because the car only goes 5 miles an hour, and the next town in 100 miles away. The reader gets the picture. You are pretty much stuck in the star neighborhood where you live if you compare with the vast distances you could travel in almost no time with nano travel. There is no faster space travel than thought travel, and then we're talking subquantum physics nano travel. So this makes us think, what are the intentions with these star beings who say they can help us reaching the stars? This help is supposedly coming from very advanced hyperversals onto energetics, and they are saying that this is the way they travel through space. I wholeheartedly disagree. If these beings are who they say they are, they do not use 0-point energy. To travel long distances, it would take too long. It's Stone Age. In an era where advanced beings can travel through black holes that are no bigger than the pin of a needle or smaller, don't use any other energy than thought energy. See, Le Bueno can do it, AR can apparently do it, and remote viewers do it all the time. Only that star beings can manifest their light body in the physical arrival point if they so wish, while the remote viewer apparently can't, or knows how to do it. So are we facing a new kind of deception here? Interestingly, Dr. Stephen Greer is calling his both main projects, the Orion Project and the Sirius Project. Why those two stars? I have tried to find out the answer to that, but no one can or is willing to give me an explanation. At best, they call it coincidence. In these circles, there is no such thing. I don't want to be overly conspiratorial, but I get suspicious when star beings are presenting to us humans something we already possess, and hurry up saying that advanced star beings out there are using negative energy for star travel. No. They don't, not in the way it's presented by these hyperversals.